Life. Life is a disease. A millennium ago, a supreme necromancer was on the verge of conquering the world. But you know what they say about best laid plans. Inevitably, heroes shall emerge. So, I was made dead. Again. But what does death really mean for somebody who has mastered it? Boredom. An eternity to ponder my errors and how close I came to victory. I am a mortal, but when this world ends, even I will know oblivion. And so, I ask myself, will I be given another chance to rise before it happens? Another chance to fulfill my ambition? It seems that fate has smiled after all.
So that's Iratus, who just narrated his backstory. And that's who we'll be playing. In this game, we're not the heroes, we are the villains. I did do a stream on this for about 3 hours. I got to the first boss, and I beat that boss. It took a couple tries, but I did it. And I felt like I didn't do very well in that stream. I did like... It took me like 10 minutes to figure out how to create a minion. It's pretty embarrassing. So I restarted and I went to the boss again, and I know how to play a bit more now. I have more of a feel or grasp for it. So now I'm gonna start a new game. See, this here is the new file I made that went to the boss. You can see here, this tells you your progress. And this is your difficulty level. So this progress is the first level. I didn't advance to the next level yet. So my plan is maybe to do this in like... maybe a couple of battles per video. Maybe like 4 or so battles. Because when you get to the boss, is battle number 12. So yeah, I think 4 battles per video should be good. Nice bite-sized videos instead of like a ridiculously long stream of 3 hours. So we will start a new game. Cakewalk is easy mode, and More Pain is average mode. And I think we're gonna go for average. And I don't believe you can unlock these until you've beaten the levels before. So this is Iratus. Or Iratus, I'm not quite sure how to say his name. But his narrator does not fit this guy. Now, if I recall correctly, you get 1 free artifact, and we got all enemies lose 3 armor and 3 resistance until the end of battle. That's pretty good.
Finally, this item finds its way into my capable hands.
So Iratus is very chatty, quite a lot like the narrator in Darkest Dungeon. You'll get used to it. So we do have a squad. I'm gonna put the skeleton in here though, because he has a stance attack. Well, it's not an attack, it's just a stance. And I think it doesn't work from the 3rd row. So we checked out our artifacts. Oh, and one thing about this game. So when I got to the boss, I actually unlocked some guys. And even though I start on a new profile, I still have these new guys. Now when I need a new minion, I will try one of these new guys out, because I haven't really played with them that much. I got to the boss and then I got a new guy. But the Lich looks like a mage. The Shade looks like a mage. Headhunter looks like a front row guy. And I think the Infested comes from the DLC. Because I did buy the DLC just to get more variety in how the guys look. So this is just the normal looking character. This is from the promotion going on right now. If you log in, you get a free skin for 4 characters, and I think this is one of them. And then this is a skin from the DLC. It's high contrast, so I like it a lot. The nice bright reds with the purple. It's really nice. I like the skeleton, just a normal vanilla skeleton. The skeleton is what you get with the current promo. And this one's from the DLC. But I'm gonna keep this guy. And the zombie. So this is the promo zombie, and I think I like this one the most. And this one's the DLC zombie. But again, it's high contrast with the gold and the red. But we're gonna go with the promo zombie. And we got Bride of Iratus, which I think is my favorite character right now. I think I like her the most. Because she can do insane amounts of damage, especially if it's against a female. That's her quirk. Plus 10 luck against females, so she will crit females very often. That is the promo skin. And this is the DLC skin. And again, it's high contrast with the gold and the red, so we'll just keep that one. Because I like the high contrast ones. Now, I do think I want to unlock a building in my graveyard. And I think it's this one. Yeah, okay, so this one will give you a random artifact 20% of the time after a fight. And it requires a Banshee to make. So we'll go ahead and make a Banshee. Creation. Banshee.
Come, dear. It's time for your performance.
And we will make a second minion to fill out that slot. So maybe like a Wraith or something. I can show you these skins as well, I guess. So Banshee. That is her DLC skin. That's her vanilla one. I like the vanilla one more. And the Wraith. That's the DLC skin, and that is pretty cool. So I'm gonna keep that one. We're gonna go back to the graveyard. We're gonna go ahead and build this with the Banshee.
Millennia has tainted the waters around my tomb. I can feel something alive beneath the dark surface of the lake. Something I can use.
They can sense artifacts, which is what we're gonna try and get. So we have one guy in there, and I'll give us a 20% chance to find a random artifact. And if we want to unlock more spaces, we need... Actually, that looks like a mummy, maybe. I wonder if I can make a mummy. And that looks like a shade. You know what? Let's go ahead and give this a try.
They will carry the curse of my tomb to the world.
I may not have enough artifact souls to make that upgrade, though. So it requires 40, and I don't have any. So that'll have to wait. That's our artifact souls. So we've done enough preliminary work here. Let's go ahead and take a look at the dungeon map. The kingdom had need of vast riches buried underneath the castle. Great veins of iron that promised to fuel conquest after conquest, along with ancient artifacts from long-forgotten ages. The dwarves were eager to offer their services in this project, bringing their untested mining equipment and experimental concoctions for the promise of wealth. They only needed bodies that could obey, and that the humans could provide. With dungeons filled to the brim with both criminals and rebels, there was no shortage of slaves to work these mines. Drugs were used to keep them docile, and as they dug ever deeper year after year, unaware of the mortal danger that awaited them below. So our first opponents are going to be criminals, drugged up criminals and peasants. And this is the map. It veers off into paths, and each path is a little bit different than the others. But basically you can make your choice here, so I can go this way, or this way. And in these two directions we've got an artifact waiting for us. We've got leveling up. We've got a restoration fountain. I guess if we need it after the fight. But if we go down this middle path, we'll only be able to pick this way or this way. If we go down the side path, and you know, we can choose to go over here, over here, over here. So there's options. I think what I will do, however, we have to go here first. We do need to pick a battle squad. This should be an easy first battle. Our zombie has a lot of health, so that's not a big deal. So we got conscripts here. These are probably the easiest guys down here. So we're gonna go ahead and use Outstanding Fortitude, which is a stance. It focuses enemy fire on him, and he'll take less damage. For her, we're gonna buff her, and this buff will last until the end of the fight. For him, we'll use Bombardment, because that's pretty much all you can do from back there. And with this guy, so for this we need to decide, are we gonna attack the sanity or are we gonna attack the health? And I feel sanity is the way to go at first, so we're gonna go with Hollow Stare. He did more damage because he was in a stance. And he got to go again because stances don't take up a turn. So for you, we could use Fury. We could crit them all. I think we'll go ahead and do that.
Terror will overflow.
And when you crit someone, everyone takes stress damage. It's kind of like Darkest Dungeon in that. We don't have sanity, but they have sanity to lose. We'll go ahead and try to make him lose his sanity. And we missed. You'll go ahead and keep up your stance. You are a tank. You missed twice, buddy. This is why we have him stancing. He can really take that damage. So we'll go ahead and do a warning shot. And there we go, he's lost his sanity. He's unlucky, so he has a lower chance to hit us, he has a lower chance to crit us, and he has a lower chance to dodge our attacks. I could show off another Fury thing here, Shield Banger. And it missed two of them, that's awful. Jeez.
Your frail bodies fail you.
That was a very good showing from our zombie there. Keep it up. And he's not stanced, that damage hurts. Go ahead and try and do some damage here. She is beautiful. Has so much damage. That's why she's one of my favorites, if not my favorite class right now. Stop missing. The bride's accuracy is also really, really high, so she rarely misses. Ignore armor. Okay, let's do that. We did pretty good. We got a green armor, so we might be able to give our knight here some better armor. And I think we get a free building in the mortuary, which will stick our skeleton in there. We'll give the mummy a go. I've never played with him before, so that'll be a first time for me. And we didn't get an artifact from that, so that was unfortunate. For this guy, Oh, we need to unlock that. So we do have a talent. And this is it, right? Transplantation. Allows you to replace parts and minions with a higher quality part of the same type.
The formulae reveal their secrets.
So there we go. So we have just a gray armor there, but now we have +2 accuracy armor. You can see down here, this is now green. Everything is gray, but now we have a green slot. So that's how you can tell if your guy has been upgraded or not. You'll see it down here. Gray, gray. I mean, it says the version number there, but she's all gray as well. I do wonder if maybe I should let this guy rest and make a new guy. Maybe this guy, the Lich. I think he's a mage, right? So he does magic attack to a random guy. He'll buff an ally. Oh, he kills an ally. Well, you know, this is the bad guy. We are the bad guy. We kill our own minions and benefit from it. I guess we heal our allies by a whole bunch if we kill one of them. Toxic Cloud Trap. Oh, that looks really good, actually. That looks really good. Rain of Fire. It costs Wrath. And that doesn't look good at all. It hits everybody, including our minions. And then it'll do additional 17-18 damage per turn. I don't know. I don't think I'll ever use that. Reanimate. Okay, so if you kill a guy here, say he's almost dead anyways, so if you kill him, that means, you know, you'll get all life back for your other guys. You can summon a skeleton until the battle ends to replace the guy you sacrificed. That's pretty cool. I think I'll get this guy. So he needs skull, bones, dust, and rags. And I think I can make an upgraded compartment for all of these except the dust. So I think I'll go ahead and do that. So we want skull.
Skeleton will clean up this mess later.
Get some bones and some rags. There we go. And we'll make our Lich. Yeah, Lich. So when you do the auto craft thing, it will select the highest grade items possible automatically. Now you can see here he's got green in 3 slots and gray in 1. And you've got skins as well, right? Yeah, I think we'll go with that. What about the mummy? You know, I think I like this one more. So we'll go with that. Let's go to our next fight. We do have a choice here. We can get items instead, or we can get chests. And if we go down this way, we could get another minion. So that's what you're making a choice here. Do you want to give up a minion, or do you want to get a minion, or do you want to choose between the two? Because you can do that. Or do you want items? You want a quest? I think we'll go down the middle path though. We'll level up our... Actually, we'll go ahead and level up Iratus. And then we get a skill point here. And yeah, I think this is what I want. I want more parts at the end of battle.
Transformation, the will becomes free.
Parts are really important. They're like the most important thing. And we'll go ahead and fight these 3 guys with this squad. So this guy is different. This guy's conscript, this guy's a hunky. He's got more health and more sanity. No armor, no resistance though. Does less damage. Oh, but he's in a stance. No, he does less damage. Okay. We'll go ahead and buff ourselves. Yeah, we'll do the trap. So that cloud will stick around for a couple turns, and anytime one of these guys moves into the cloud, they'll take stress damage. This is my first time using the mummy. So we can do curse damage. We can do curse damage. If he's debuffed, he can remove all the debuffs from his allies and get health from it. That's pretty cool. There's not a whole lot of health gaining or vigor gaining skills in this game. Very few of them. Like the knight here gets one from his fury attack, but and this guy can sacrifice a guy, so we get all health. But this one doesn't require wrath or killing a guy to get health. Just debuffs. X beam. So this is a stress attack on everyone, and it does extra if he has a debuff. We are not currently debuffed, so maybe we go with Impending Horror. And we'll keep the stress attacks up. Oh, we missed. Our accuracy is no bueno. Oh, he must have really awful defense, man. That's a good one. Stop it. Minus 10 luck. Each enemy that success— oh my gosh, and it stacks, so no crits. If you attack the mummy, you lose your chance to crit. That's pretty good. Deals 200 stress damage. Additionally, deals 1 stress for each point of negative luck that the target has. So on this guy, that's got minus 10 luck. It'll do extra minus 10 stress. You're not insane? No fair. There we go. Ah, that's not a good one though. He gets 2 attacks now. I think my favorite insanity is when they get Betrayer. Because then they start attacking each other. It's really great. We'll go ahead and try and make him insane. There we go. Unlucky. That's fine. That's a good one. So now that they're all insane, we can focus on damaging. And we'll go with this guy. This guy first. It's a good thing he missed there. So he will kill himself next turn. We can focus. Are you debuffed? No. So rest is curse, huh? These two have 0 sanity left, which means any stress damage they take can cause them to get a heart attack. So let's see if we can do a twofer here. Unfortunately not. We will move forward and kill and attack this guy. Nice miss. We'll do a crit here.
Become part of the breathless tide.
These guys are not getting heart attacks, and that makes me unhappy. I maybe should have saved the Fury so he could heal, but oh well. So we'll work under health, panic, and unlucky. We're gonna do this guy first.
Toss them in for rest.
There we go, there's a heart attack. I guess one negative thing about this guy is he's got no physical attacks. So once all the stress is gone, the best you can hope for is heart attacks with them. I'll just keep attacking. My beautiful, beautiful bride.
Sad display of mortal kind.
Oh, we got a brain. Level 2 brain. We will go to the graveyard and retrieve our skeleton. We'll toss the Dark Knight in there. Actually, before that, why don't we level him up? We use Hollow Stare the most, right? We can do more stress damage and get more dread. Or we can get a minor debuff. Oh, we do additional stress if they are buffed or debuffed. With extra accuracy. You know, he was missing quite a bit, wasn't he? But his accuracy is 102. Maybe it's just really bad luck that he was missing. We'll go ahead with this.
Serve me well, my minion.
As for her, we do this every round. We think of him every round. So more attack and dread. Or the same amount of attack and dread, but I get 12 mana. We don't have any spells right now, so maybe we'll just do that. It's probably a bad idea, but oh well. Now we'll go ahead and toss our Dread Knight, our Dark Knight, into Mortuary here. And we do have enough artifact souls to unlock this here, another level of this. So we might do that.
Unholy masonry.
So, we hardly knew ye, but 40% chance to get an artifact now. Now let's make a new minion. New frontline minion. And we haven't used this guy yet. He uses armor, weapons, and dust. We could upgrade a weapon and upgrade an armor. And we can give him a brain too. Let's go ahead and do that.
Ah, the smell of successful alchemy. Ugh.
There we go. Dread and accuracy. His accuracy is pretty low, so that added accuracy is nice. His dread's pretty okay. Let's craft him.
Despite a lack of eyes, they know to aim for the neck.
They don't have a neck, but they know to aim for it. Let's see what his skin looks like. That's pretty metal. I like the translucent blade here. That's pretty cool. Go ahead and give you that brain. And now let's see what we want to teach you. So this does 2 random attacks. This drags a guy forward and ignores block, which is pretty cool. Stress damage to a random enemy. 150% damage to the next target, and it doesn't miss. And then I guess this moves him forward. Attacks everyone and moves him forward if he happens to be in the back. I think maybe we go with Sensum. So 2 random targets get the stress damage. 1 target gets stress damage, but also loses all evasion. I think we'll go with that.
Get back to battle.
We have a lot of hearts and flesh. And blood. Why don't we upgrade our bride here a bit?
It's no gold, but it will do.
Yeah, that's pretty awful, but whatever.
Behold my work.
That's a bit better. I like that 3 evasion. And then the hearts. Luck is very good. I want her to crit a lot. So we'll go ahead and replace her parts. And now she's almost all blue. So we'll go ahead back to the map. We'll get an artifact. Open our box. So I think we already have an amulet. Warden Pendant. All minions get +1 ward until the end of battle. All minions gain +2 attack and +2 dread. Destruction spells deal 25% more damage. I don't have any spells right now, but this feels like it could be really good. I kind of like the amulet we have right now, although +1 ward against guys that do magic attack is pretty good. I think we'll go with this. I think this is a future choice. And we'll go ahead and equip that.
Fetching.
That narrator's voice and this guy, they just don't gel for me. It feels like he should have a younger voice. He doesn't look that old. I mean, he looks like gray-blue, but he doesn't look old. So our next fight... Is this guy an elite? Yeah, I think this guy's an elite. So elites are just, you know, they're the better version of the conscript. You can see the direct correlation here. Higher health, higher sanity, better stats all around. And this is a new guy, and he set this trap here. So like our toxic cloud, if any guy moves into this area right here with the trap, they will take 15 damage. So we'll go ahead with stress.
You will soon embrace your new existence.
Oh, and he got inspired. God damn it. And they restore sanity to self and all allies. That's awful. That's bad. That was not good. At least he can't dodge attacks. Okay. We'll buff ourselves. Go ahead and try and do some stress damage to this elite guy. We'll take a stance. No! You're supposed to attack the skeleton. Okay, we'll mark him again.
Ah, another head for the headless hunter.
Doing so much damage, god damn it. That's more like it. That's more bearable. Do we keep going stress, or do we do damage, or do we do crits? I feel we're gonna do crits.
your frail bodies fail you.
Nice. Cowardice. That was a really good turnout.
Decay, corruption, extinction.
So, we don't want to attack this guy. We want him to do work for us attacking these guys. We'll keep up our stance. And I think I want to kill this guy who's inspired. Thank you, my betrayer. I'll do some more. Actually...
One more for the stockpiles.
Nice. Let's go ahead and hopefully... Nah. I didn't want to get our betrayer. 2 random enemies, so each of these guys. We'll keep up the stance. For all the good it did us. At least he's weak. At least he didn't do that much damage. And I think we'll just go for the kill. Here's armor. He's got no armor.
Another step towards my eternal kingdom.
Oh, did we get an artifact? Looks like a one-time use artifact. We also got an upgraded ingredient of dust. Come on, man. We got 40% chance to get an artifact from the graveyard, and we didn't get anything. Go ahead and upgrade our stance. Does better armor and resistance, with more vigor. Strikes back when attacked, dealing 100%. I mean, this is clearly the better one.
My enemies are in for a nasty surprise.
That was clearly the better one. And maybe we upgrade our Headhunter again. 3 accuracy? Yes. His accuracy is slowly getting better. I think we do need to give our Lich and Skeleton a bit of a break, though. So we were using this Toxic Cloud a lot. Any enemies in the cloud loses all armor and resistance. An enemy poisoned by the cloud has a 3% chance to die immediately. I think we're gonna go with this. That feels like it's the better of the two. We will get our knight back. We'll put our skeleton in there. If I get... I think this is what, a wraith? If I get one of these guys, I could put 2 guys in the mortuary at once. Ah, but I can't make him. What does he need? He needs 2 ectoplasm. Damn. Maybe we'll get an ectoplasm next time. But we do need a 3rd guy here. Maybe we give the Shade a try? He looks like another mage. All successful attacks against your minions cause the attacker to take stress damage equal... That looks really good. Buff. Shade and target swap positions and gain 20 evasion. That looks pretty good. Iratus gets mana. Target loses accuracy for 30%. Deals magic damage equal to 80%. A sanity is missing. Huh. That seems situational, but if you've done, like, all of the sanity damage to the guy like we've been doing, that could be actually pretty useful. But it does move him forward. We'd have to do, like, pain reflection to move back if we move forward too much. Trap. Summons a cloud of darkness at target position for 2 turns. Any target that moves in the cloud receives magical damage equal to... Wow. That's pretty good. I think we make a shade.
I will cast a long shadow over my foes.
I kind of like this one more. Yeah, I kind of like that one more. No brain for you, though. So we got this. After winning the battle, Iratus gains a non-con... Yeah, there's no reason not to use that. Let's do it. So... we can sacrifice a minion and go this way. Or we can go this way and get a minion. I think that's how it goes. Like, we go there, and we go there, we get a minion, and we go up. And if we want to sacrifice a minion, we can just go this way. And get this, and get the chest. I feel that's the way to go. There's an elite squad there, and one there. If we wanted to get 2 elite squads, we could go like this. But what I think I want to do is, we'll go this way to get the minion. And we'll go this way and we'll sacrifice a minion. And then we can get an artifact right there. I think that's the way to go. This is battle number 4. Could be our last battle. Let's break in our shade, see how well he does. Oh, these are new. These are all new except this guy. So, we're gonna go ahead and mark him. And we missed. We will buff ourselves. No, you stunned him. Whenever a minion moves, attack it for... Okay, don't move any of our minions. Do not move our minions. That moves him. No, wait, that moves him. That swaps, which would move us. We don't need mana. I wonder if we do this. That just did a nice amount of damage, so if we can get these guys to shuffle a bit, that'd be great. At least his armor absorbed it, which is nice. We do not want to move up. Is he still standing? Yes, he is. That moves him. That moves one guy forward. Into the cloud. And it moved him again. That's great. Let's go ahead and... He's hopeless now. Great. I think we save up for this guy to heal himself, maybe. So what we'll want to do then is maybe... That was a good combo, if I say so myself. Nice. No, not a crit.
Your frail bodies fail you.
That was just an all-around great round. I think I can use both his Deep Shadows and his healing one, so we'll go ahead and do that. And then we'll heal. I think we could kill him.
This is my kind of entertainment.
Very nice. And this will attack two guys, right? I like how they degrade in appearance as you do damage to them. Like he's all bloodied up, all his clothing is messed up. That's pretty cool. We'll try this one out. Right, he was in a defensive stance.
You know, if this keeps up, I'll be done purging the world ahead of schedule.
So these tokens, they give you information in, like, the bestiary of the game. We got a humanarium token. Guard. We got a guard token. Got a hatchet, which is, I think, an artifact that we passed up before. And a level 2 brain. Very nice. Also an upgraded skull. And we got another artifact. Enemies have a chance of going insane if sanity is 85% or less. That sounds like it's pretty good. Maybe we go with that.
Now I will make mortals tremble before me. Well, even more than previously.
And we'll put that there. So our Headhunter needs a break. And we might need to make a new guy for the third position here. We could make another Lich, but I really like the Shade. We don't have any Wraiths or Banshees either, which is unfortunate. Like, the Shade was really useful. I think we'll make another one of these guys.
In tenebris mortis.
And just so that they look different, he can have the skin. We will also give him the brain. What were we using a lot? Like, this stance looks like it's really good. I just couldn't use it because of those guards with their defensive stance. If we move, we take damage, which sucked. Reduce damage received from enemies by 10% as long as the Shade stance remains. All successful attacks against... So take 10% less damage, or do more stress damage. And we also get resistance here. I feel we'll go with this.
I expect results.
And my bride's still in there. She's been in there forever. And my knight's been in there forever as well. But anyways, I think that was 4 fights. So we're a third of the way to the boss. That's pretty good, I think. It's a good stopping point. Thank you for watching. Have a good day.